Welcome to Alistair Davies Golf. I'm here today with Alex 40 from the Art of Simple Golf, and we're filming a video on driving. And now this is part of two videos. One's on kind of how to hit it a long way, if you like, or the big drive, and this particular video is on how to find fairways. So the idea is really, and we said this on the kind of other video, is I want my golfers, the good golfers, to have kind of three drives. So you have your big bomber, your fairway finder, and your kind of stock drive. Now, most of the top players in the world have this, but the key is really with this video, we're looking at the fairway finder. If your life depended on it, what would you do to try and get the ball in the fairway?
Throw it.
Throwing and kicking is not an option.
Okay.
Taking a wedge, not an option. So we're going to look at what we can do with the driver to try and increase the odds, if you like, of hitting the fairway. And again, bear in mind that the best golfers in the world only hit probably 60% of fairways. So, you know, we're not after miracles and the expectation needs to be managed, but we're going to try and do our utmost to hit the ball in the fairway more consistently. Okay. So what we're going to try and do is hit a little fade, a deliberate fade into the fairway. Okay. And what we're going to try and do is basically for that set up in a way that creates this fade shot for us, and it gives us that predictability of what the ball's doing. Okay. Part of the reason why I love hitting fades or draws or any particular shot shape, it takes a side of the course out of play. Now with a driver, with a bomber, we're going to hit the big high draw. Yeah. So the fade is more the shorter drive but the straighter drive. So that's why we're doing the fade, not a draw. You know, with an iron we could draw or fade it, choice depending where we want the ball to go. But with a wood, I want the little fade, almost like the stinger shot Tiger used to play for years when he's successful. Almost like that to get the ball in the fairway. So you are going to lose a few yards, but you're going to hit it damn straight.
Sounds pretty good.
So Alex is going to hit the shot. We're going to talk you through what we're going to do. So the first starting point is we're going to tee the ball down a little bit lower. So in driver, if we look at the driver there, put your driver in as well if you, Alex, but the driver would see about almost 3/4 of a full ball above the club head. For this, we're going to see probably half a ball of club above. That in itself is going to encourage us to kind of squeeze the ball out there, hit down on the ball. The other thing we're going to do really is set for a purposeful fade. So in terms of our target, we're going to pick an intermediate target that's going to be left of where we want to go. Okay, so if we use this range here, and if we had the black and white post as kind of where you'd want the ball to go normally, and if you see there's the bushy tree to the left of it, what I'm going to get you to do is aim everything at the bushy tree. Okay. So pick the bushy tree as your new perfect straight target. So if you aim everything at that first of all, then the next important key is basically to open the club face, okay, and then retake your grip. So you open the club face by swiveling it in your hands and then retake the grip. This basically presets the club face open. Now the amount we want the club face to open is only 1 or 2 degrees. So it'll be pointing somewhere in between our target, where we want the ball to end up, and our new intermediate target, which is the bushy tree. Okay. Then what we're going to do then is just play a nice normal swing. So we're going to play it with real good balance. We're not going to try and change anything too much.
Basically.
Yeah, so a normal width stance, ball position inside left heel, maybe even half a ball back from left heel, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and play real committed swing and try and maintain our balance, okay? Very nicely done. So Alex has just produced a nice little fade there. The ball hasn't quite crossed target, so it's ended up on the fairway. And that's the whole point with this. When I'm talking to kind of good players, I get them to use this game called no cross. Okay. Where we never cross the target line, which you didn't, which is perfect for me. So the ball started right of where you're aiming, right to the bushy tree, faded about a 5-yard fade, and ended up in the middle of the kind of fairway. So we've taken the right side of the course out of play with that shot. And yes, we've lost probably 10 yards from probably your maximum drive, maybe.
Well, I mean, there was effortless there, but I was in control, which is the whole point.
Yeah. So, you know, in summary, what we're looking for is a fairly normal setup. The ball maybe half an inch further back, tee it down lower. Aiming for a predictable fade. We're using kind of what we know about ball flight laws to create the fade rather than trying to do it with any manipulation or anything like that. And we're trying to play it kind of slightly within ourselves, kind of make sure you can have good balance, you're not wobbling over the place. So you're playing it slightly within yourself to create more control. And then we're being really committed.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to have that in your arsenal. And it also helps you focus on not only your target, but your objective of what you're trying to do. Instead of just teeing it up and thinking you want to get it as far or straight as possible, it's giving you a specific objective to feel and execute, which is going to narrow the focus and hopefully improve the consistency.
Yeah, every single shot you hit has to have clear intention, which is kind of what you're saying. Clear intention and commitment. If you have those two things, regardless of your technique, you will play better golf.
Yeah, the body responds better to it, doesn't it?
Yeah. So clear focus, clear intention, take one side of the course out of play, commit to it, execute. That's kind of the motto really from this video. Make sure you check over the Art of Simple Golf, the video we've done on bombing, how to hit it further, just a couple of simple setup changes there to hit it further. And then basically you choose what kind of setup you're going to do depending on what you want the ball to do. Again, clear intention, clear setup changes, and commitment for both. Make sure you like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Cheers.